Good evening, beautiful souls. Welcome in to this safe, protected space here at Willow Well Wellness Community. I love you guys. I love my collective. I have been called to start doing some tarot readings. I usually just do the channeled messages, but the divine and source has been encouraging me to branch out and utilize my skills in this area. So I said, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see, because this could really resonate with you. This could really help somebody, because I know along my awakening journey that I had tarot readers that were huge activators for me, were huge catalysts in my awakening and my ascension journey. So I thought, you know, I need to do the same for others, because this could really help somebody else, right? And so I set the intention today just to get a read, a general read on the collective, and this is what we have today for you. So take what resonates. Don't try to force it. Remember, there could be parts of this that resonate with you and other parts that don't. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. So also, one last thing. I will never reach out to you for any type of readings or one-on-one sessions or anything of that nature. So if that happens, that is not me, and report it. Cool, we're past that. All right. So we have the Ten of Swords. That was what came out first. So I'm talking to a wounded warrior here. Talking to somebody that has endured a lot of hardships in their life. A lot of betrayal. You know, a lot of deceit by people that were supposed to give you love, show you love, be there for you. People that you thought you could trust, being stabbed in the back. And, you know, as a result of that, you felt hurt and stuck and in this state of, you know, being a victim, which we've all been there, right? Like, we've all been in that state. And it is a tough place to get out of. I mean, look at this. You were on the ground, just suffering. Now remember, with tarot, it's all timeless. And also, as we go through these cards, this could be any part of your journey, past, present, and future, right? So you could be experiencing this card now, or you could have already experienced this a lot, and then of course like experiencing more as we progress through the cards. So then we pulled the Six of Cups, and this is pretty much just saying that how I'm reading this particular card is that you were stuck. You felt stuck. You were stuck in low frequencies, and a lot of that had to do with these people, places, things, bad habits that you were attached to that caused you great harm, that betrayed you, that, you know, made you feel sad. And so because of that low frequency, you really, the Five of Swords in reverse, you really started to just compromise with your life and settle into things that weren't really meant for you. But it was a learning experience for you, right? It was an opportunity for you to essentially just be in your emotions, be in that regret, be in that loss, be in that moment. And we all need to have that moment, because we need to be able to feel that feeling, right? I mean, that's the duality of life. You know, you don't know happy if you don't experience sad. You don't know good if you've never experienced bad. And so these lessons are meant to occur so you can learn and break that cycle, which, let me tell you, that's exactly what you have done. This Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is just basically saying you didn't have any motivation during this time, you know, like you were living in a state of lack. You were living in a state of just compromising, you know, just going each day to day, not really having purpose or a vision of where you were heading. It was just more you were settled and, you know, accepting life as it was. This is what was going to be the best for you. But then we have here, we pulled the Two of Swords, which is essentially, you see this person here with the mask on? This person can't see, right? But what you did is you ended up cutting your losses with these swords and blindly surrendered to the divine. You had some sort of catalyst for this, whether it was you hit rock bottom, maybe you met someone, you know, maybe God sent someone in, an earth angel, a light worker, to be your catalyst, to awaken you, for you to take this mask off. And what ended up happening is, I'm going to cover this because there's some little body parts there that we don't want to have shown here. Look at this. And this is what makes me think that it could have potentially been an earth angel or somebody came in and introduced you to some new ideas, new concepts, and you had this awakening, this rebirth, this, essentially you did an evaluation on your life and you were like, wait a minute, there's so much more to this. And you started doing the work, you started meditating, you started finding more purpose, you started doing things that you love. You started investing in self-love. Because that really is a huge part of everybody's awakening, is the day that you realize, I am who I need to pour into. I don't need to be giving my energy to these people that stab me in the back, these people that never listen to what I have to say, these people that always try to make me feel small and make me feel unimportant. I am important. I am important, and I do have a great purpose here, and it's time for me to take my life back. And that's exactly what you did. You stepped into this Queen of Pentacles energy. And again, remember, there's no gender in tarot, right? So all of us hold both a feminine and masculine energy within us. And the goal is to actually balance the two, the yin and the yang within us. So the Queen of Pentacles is more just being in a nurturing role, a just very good business savvy, very generous, very attractive, magnetic, attracting in opportunities and abundance. And that was all because of this awakening that you had. So congratulations, that's amazing. And, you know, I don't speak lightly about awakenings because, you know, for some, it happens gradually. For others, it's like, you know, that one major catalyst, right? Maybe you saw some, when you reflect back, you're like, oh, I now see that there were breadcrumbs for my awakening, for my enlightenment. But for some people, it's like, bam, one major thing occurs. And so this one major thing that occurred put you into a state of connecting in meditation, whatever that looks like to you, and you connected to the divine, to our source, our creator, our higher power, whatever you call it. And it put you in this very abundant, magnetic state And rabbits can be relevant here. There's rams and angels. Angels keep coming up a lot. You are heavily protected. You are heavily protected. What I'm hearing is that you are here for a divine mission. And that is why you had to experience this in your life, right? You had to experience the betrayal, the heartbreak, the feelings, you know, someone making you feel small, the complacency, the compromising. You had to experience these lows because that is what made you stronger. It built you up to have the courage and strength to go through this complex awakening, to step into this abundant energy. And this Page of Cups is telling me this betrayal happened when you were young. It didn't just start when you were older. This is a lot to do with inner child healing. And just healing from ancestral curses, you know, that you inherited along your line. And again, we talk about, you know, you could have potentially been the black sheep of your family. You could have been the one who questioned everything, the one who, you know, didn't agree when you saw injustices occurring within your family dynamic. And you came and had this awakening, and you stepped into your power because you came to change the world. And you're doing a lot of inner child healing, which is such a beautiful thing. You're dreaming again. You're daydreaming again. You're remembering things that you dreamed about when you were a child that you want to bring to this earth, this planet, to make it a better place. And we pulled the Ace of Cups for you. This is such a beautiful card. Look at this. Lotuses could be significant for you. Lotuses are actually a representation of enlightenment, which we did, you know, pull that Judgment card. But this is all about new feelings, awakening, your intuition coming online, your even potentially new love, if that's something that you're, you know, calling in. Also could be new friendships, just new soul, your soul tribe. This is your soul aligned relationships. And because you decided to awaken, and you've called in all these amazing opportunities, and you continue to do the inner child healing, and you're standing in your power as the Queen of Pentacles, and so magnetic and attractive. Okay, 5th time recording this, so somebody doesn't want you to know that you're getting your 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth. This is the money you're going to get to pass down to your kids and their kids. If you have kids, if not, just passed on to your loved ones. It's these karmics, these people who betrayed you, who you've let go because you said, bye, I'm up leveling, I have my awakening, I don't have time for this low frequency stuff anymore. Okay, so good job with your energetic boundaries. Keep it up. You are divinely protected. We keep seeing the angels here. You, because of everything you've done, you have reached completion. The world means completion. And you might be doing something online to make money. Because usually the world means people are watching you. So these people, these karmics, they get to watch you now make all this money because you chose better, because you chose you, because you decided to put energy into you. You decided that you are your own co-creator with the universe, with the divine, and that you don't have to live in these lower energies anymore, these lower frequencies. Because when you up level, when you ascend, when you awaken, when you put in the work, when you focus on you, when you love yourself, when you keep connecting to the divine and acting from your heart and following your passions and having a moral compass, you win. You win. And people fall in love with you for that. And people fall in love with you, and you get your pinnacles. And you do good things with this. This is a divine gift from God to you, because God knows you're going to do good things with this money. Thank you for what you do, your service to this planet. I love you. I hope that this found who it's meant to find, and yeah, that it helps you along your journey. See you in the next one.